everything. So Starman J, you know I love you, man. Thank you so much for all the support and for giving it to me, despite me not necessarily returning all the time. As far as my stream schedule and stuff, I know I've been on and off with it, but thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you, man. Do I agree with Stonlock Studios doing a royal mode? I feel like the money and time should be spent. So, the whole drama with them deciding to do a Battle Royale game, I agree. Okay, I shouldn't say I agree. I'm okay with them doing it. I understand why they want to do it, because the Battle Royale craze is the hype thing right now, and it is a unique perspective on Battle Royale with this whole hero-based / top-down perspective. It definitely is different, and I can understand why they want to try to claim that very niche market of the Battle Royale section. So the idea of them going for it and after it, from a business perspective, it does make sense to me, and I completely understand it. Now, the idea of making it its own standalone game, I'm still a little rocky with, kind of back and forth, honestly. I understand, again, the business side of me understands why they're doing it. They want to treat it as its own game, almost like the Fortnite issue, where a lot of people don't even know, but Fortnite wasn't actually what it is. Fortnite was actually a completely different game. It was a tower defense game, essentially. You built the space and you protected your base from zombies that would raid you and everything, but they created this Battle Royale mode for it, and all of a sudden that became, the hit, and obviously it just completely took off. So now whenever you say Fortnite, everyone just assumes that's what Fortnite is, but that's not what it actually was in the beginning. So with Battlerite, I think they wanted to stay away from that issue, I guess you can call it, where they want it to be very clear Battlerite is this arena-based brawler game, where Battlerite Royale is the BR, the Battle Royale version of it. Just happens to be using the same heroes in the universe and everything. So, yes, it is a money grab in a lot of ways, and I can understand, of course, that perspective and why people would be upset at that. But I can't fault them for doing it necessarily. Their logic was they wanted to really make sure to give the love and everything to the game and all the resources to Battlerite Royale that they could. They wanted to make it, its own project ultimately. So, it's up to you to whether or not you want to believe that. I'm not bitter about it. I've worked in this industry for so long, I've been around for so long within it, that I can't be bitter about such a decision. Like, it is understandable. There is a business perspective to it. Is it the right decision? I guess we'll find out. I understand that it did piss a lot of people off, and I think rightfully so. There's the fan base of the Battle Royale base game that has been around since the beginning and has been expecting stuff, and I'm honestly one of those. I actually casted the very first Battlerite tournament that ever, the official one that ever happened, called Enter the Arena. I was one of the head casters for it. That took place about a year and a half ago now. I've always been intrigued with this game, back to the Bloodline Champion area. So I think the style of game is fun. It's a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to play, and it is pretty unique enough to have its own niche market. Clearly, it hasn't taken off as maybe they had hoped for with just Battlerite itself, and so this is their way to kind of get more of the mass market. And you could argue that with them getting more people interested in Battlerite Royale, then people will see the Battlerite base game and then be interested in playing that. So I'm sure that's part of their marketing plan that they're ultimately trying to go with here. I feel like I'm speaking on behalf of Stunlock Studios. Alright, so yeah, there's clearly an issue here. The queue is, we're aware that they're loading queue issues and Mechanical Wizards are hard at work. Please be patient. So that's the last update we have. The please be patient update. So I guess we just have to wait. I didn't realize this beta was going to be that big. I thought this was going to be a little bit smaller of a beta still, but it seems like this is the stress test beta, unfortunately. So there's a good chance we might not even be able to play, unfortunately. I agree with the business side for sure, and hope it does translate. Yeah, they just dished Battlerite to this Royale. They just had 5 arena maps. Playing them all the time without new different modes or anything was getting boring. Fenoficus, yeah, I mean, you could argue that Now, being from a C, I feel like I have a unique perspective on this because I did work for a company that is going through a similar thing that Stunlock Studios is with S2 Games that created Heroes of New Earth. They decided to create another MOBA called Strife, and they did segregate a lot of the team to, have them then work on Strife, and they took a lot of, developers, designers, whatever, to do so. Now, they also hired plenty more for both Han and Strife in that case, and I'm sure Stunlock Studios is doing a very similar thing. Now, I will say that looking back at it now, and even when it first happened, and especially looking back at it, I wasn't the biggest fan of doing it the way they did. They did abandon Han in a lot of ways that maybe they shouldn't have, and they should have given it more love and more resources even to truly succeed for what it could have been, compared to then just try to create yet another MOBA in this very niche market. But that was their decision, and obviously it flopped completely. It did, and it's unfortunate because it costs a lot of people jobs and everything, but that's just business sometimes. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the same thing here, but that perspective does worry me a little bit, that Stunlock Studios is being like, okay, well, Battle Royale, BRs is the hype new thing. We really got to jump on this train. We're going to take all these designers and developers from Battlerite. Now, not all of them. I'm sure they still have some people that are 100% dedicated to Battlerite, but they probably did take some over, of course, naturally, to Battlerite Royale to work on and ideally have succeed. Will it work for them? Their thing is a little bit different because, again, in Han and Strife's case, it was literally they created another MOBA. They created the exact same genre of game, just like more casual based. They had just this different idea that they could have done it better, and it didn't. It flopped. This is at least different. It is a different game. It's, again, same thing with the Fortnite and the Fortnite Battle Royale logic that I was talking about earlier, where Fortnite, pretty much all the designers and developers on Fortnite went and worked on Fortnite Royale because they realized what they had there was a crazy hit off the beginning, and that proved to be the right decision for them, right? So that's a case of it working out very well, where the Han Strife case is the example of it maybe not necessarily working out too well. So it could work. Going back to WoW Arena, this expansion, and talking to a lot of those players and seeing they don't even know about Battlerite exists, means SLS clearly hasn't marketed well enough, and it's really disappointing. I feel like Han got a lot of the same criticism, and I don't know. There's only so much marketing you can do, right? Like, yes, they could spend millions upon millions to create these sweet videos and really plaster it all over the internet and everything. And yes, that would have some draw, I'm sure. But the investment, would that truly, bring what they're looking for? Or, as they're probably going for, which is what Han did, is this quote-unquote organic route, where it's the word of mouth, where, you get, certain streamers or, people to post on forums or whatever here and there, and eventually it just kind of spreads. Plenty of games have had success as a result of that, honestly. Personally, I think Dota 2 is a great example of that. Dota 2 doesn't really have a lot of marketing, and it never had a lot of marketing. It just has the community behind it that people, again, by word of mouth, it constantly continues to spread and spread and spread. Now, yes, obviously the esports side of Dota 2 with the international especially is a huge hype marketing moment, and that itself is a big marketing tool, so that is big marketing, of course. But they're not doing all these videos and plastering it all over the internet necessarily. So I don't think you need to do that to be successful when it comes to marketing a game like this, but I can understand, again, the perspective of the community where they're like, our game's not as big as we want it to be. We don't see advertisements all over the place. Why don't you just do that? But it's easy for you to say that, right? You're not the one, spending all this money, not knowing, frankly, if you're going to get that return. Yes, you want to be confident in your product, but you also have to be realistic on what the expectations are and what it can do. Watching some Faye V against Chew, yeah, those were classic times, man. How did S2 lose their big chance? I could literally make a whole stream about that I'm not going to. I'm in queue spot of 27,891. Do they really give out this many keys? Holy shit. I thought it was going to be like 1,000 at the most. But I'm not going to. Fanafuckas. I've talked about it plenty before. You know, it's just there's there's many reasons out there. Han did a lot of good, and S2 Games did a lot of good, despite what people like to suggest. As somebody that worked there for 5-6 years, I can vouch for that. But yes, there were decisions that were made and certain angles that the upper management took that clearly was for the worse, and ultimately the slow demise of the game. Working on project work. What's up, by the way, Broadband Elk? Yeah, I'm streaming from my laptop here in my living room because BabyCPK is ideally sleeping in the other room, and I actually think I might have heard her, so I might need to get her here in a second. But because this Battlerite Real beta was going to be happening, and it's supposed to be happening for the next hour and a half, 2 hours here, and so I figured why not at least just give it a shot, you know, try it out, stream it. At this rate, though, this is turning into more of an IRL stream than a Battlerite Real stream, unfortunately, because of these issues. Since you got more workers, so you always want to move some of your experienced guys over to give the new group a boost. You can't decide. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a great point to make, Roughmaster. Yeah, especially when you're banking on this new product being very successful for you. Yeah, the queues, it's at 41,000. I don't think there's actually this many people in queue. I think there's clearly an issue that they were trying to work out on their side. So, I don't think there's actually 41,000 people in queue right now. There's no way that there's that many keys. They're doing. Oh wow, they just completely... they just locked all the channels on Discord. That's funny. It's like no one can talk on their Discord anymore because it's just being spammed by people. That's funny. Haven't seen you in such a long time. I don't mind listening to you talk. Yeah, right on. Yeah, I was on vacation here. I just got back actually Monday, very late Monday night, to Colorado. I was visiting my family, my wife and I, and obviously we brought BabyCPK, her first flight, so had a good time there. She got to meet her cousins and her aunt for the first time, and a lot of fun. Yeah, they're gonna like screenshot this. It's like, see, this game's so big, we have 46,000 people in queue waiting to play it. I'm like, no, you don't. I am excited for this, though. I do think that Battlerite, that Sunlight Studios has something here. I really do. I've always been a fan of the Bloodline Champions and the Battle Royale, Battlerite gameplay. This whole arena brawler style. I feel like it still has a future, and it could potentially still be the big genre that things like the MOBA scene and the Battle Royale scene have been more lately. This could be the ignition that helps people realize that how fun it truly is to play this, you know, arena style game, a true arena style game, a true MOBA in a lot of ways, but also, you know, appealing to a lot of the BR fans, the whole Royale fans. So I'm excited to see how they make this work. I really am. It says on Reddit they gave out 50,000 keys. Are you serious? 53,000 keys. Did they really? I wonder if that means they gave it 50,000 keys plus, because I got 2 keys. I actually got an extra key to give away or to give to a friend or something, so. Mike Mags, welcome back to the CB Kappas. You're awesome, you're freaking awesome. Don't let anyone do it, goddammit. Thank you so much. 13 months in a row. Awesome, awesome stuff, man. Really do appreciate that. This Oberon's good, man. This is hitting the spot right now. This is fun, though. Having some good discussion in the meantime. Now 60,000 people. Yeah, again, there's no way that's the case. I suppose I could give away my key. I suppose I could do that. If you go to the Battlerite website, Phenophucus, your name's funny by the way. I believe you could just sign up there. I think that's what I did. I signed up right away. I do also have a couple of friends that work at the company, so that probably helps my case as well. But yeah, if they give out that many keys, I mean, there's a good chance you can go. Honestly, I don't know how many more. Didn't they announce that they're planning to launch it like in November or something? So in a couple of months at the most. Might do a key giveaway later on. Maybe I might wait for like the next time for the next stream to happen before I give away the key. I think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, this is definitely a game I can see myself both playing and even casting if it does take off. I really do. I had a lot of fun casting Battlerite, and I'm honestly disappointed I never got more opportunity to do more. I kept in touch with them. I made a point. I really still want to cast Battlerite, guys, and there was potentially going to be more, but it kind of just died off and then didn't happen. So I don't know if that's because they just stopped running events really. Or their game plan changed as far as what they wanted to do, unfortunately. But initially, I was in belief that they were going to do a lot when it came to their competitive scene and things like DreamHack even and stuff. But they unfortunately didn't do that. So once your time is past 5 minutes and below 20 is all right as long as it's consistent. Oh, Q, it's about 10-12 minutes. Yeah, right. Dude, it's crazy to think, like, gamers are so spoiled nowadays. And what I mean by that, I mean, there's a lot of reasons for that, but biggest one being matchmaking. Like, really, Han was really one of the first games that implemented a very successful matchmaking system. Obviously, before that, you had things like Warcraft 3 and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying it was the first, but there was games that had their own systems. It was has its own issues, but matchmaking was never really a consistent thing in multiplayer games until like 5 years ago, maybe more like 8 years ago. But point is, 10 plus years ago, matchmaking really wasn't even a thing in most games in general, and the idea of playing online obviously was always was difficult, a lot more difficult than it is now. And on top of that, you used to have to use like third-party programs to like play against other people in certain games. So it's just kind of interesting to think on that, like the history of video gaming in general and online gaming especially, and how now I could just if a multiplayer game does not have matchmaking, it would just be absurd, right? Like it'd be crazy to think that, but that used to be the norm. The Garena rooms, yeah, exactly. Hey, 83,702. I'll be right back. Alright, BabyCPK wanted to join us. Yeah. Look, it's you. For yeah. One can make a real good argument to have a standard queue of 10 minutes or so. Makes each match more or less CC and less stress. A toilet break in between. I mean, it depends on the game. Like, obviously a game like Dota, then yeah, I think that could be more realistic, but things like World of Warcraft Arena, for example, like you expect, instant queues to keep going, or even like a StarCraft or a Warcraft 3. Like players that play that, they want to just keep going. You don't want to have this break in between. And the games themselves, last anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes, so. Oh, we actually got in. My date of birth. We did it. Cool. Okay. Play. play. Can I change my character? Can you guys see this, by the way? I assume this is showing for you guys. Yeah, looks like it is. Alright, so I like this guy. I like Sirius. I'm a big Sirius fan. Don't know who that is. Blossom I liked. That's I wasn't a fan of. Ulrich, I don't know who that is. So I'm gonna play Sirius, see what happens. Apparently we're doing solo queue. BabyCPK fixed it. Yay! Now can I play with her in my lap? That's the question. We'll try the first game with her, like right here. But I have to set her down over here and give her some snacks. Wow! Connecting to match? Oh my gosh, we're playing video games! I can't wait to teach you how to play video games. Yeah, what's that? What's going on there? Battlerite BR sounds... Dude, Rotten, I 100% agree. I keep saying, like, Battle Royale when I mean to say Battlerite. Like, they might want to work on the name. I don't know how they can, but... we got a cinematic up in here. Yeah, we got a cinematic. Alright, let's skip the cinematic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, okay. So you purchase stuff? Celestial Split. Healing Potion Rock. So I have 100 gold. I like this. Yeah. Okay. And then I get a healing potion. What's a rock? Knock them back. Interesting. And I got a healing potion. Hooah! It feels weird not being able to use my other abilities. Alright. See, I'm actually curious how it is being a support in it. Like, in a free-for-all Battle Royale game, being a support feels like it's going to be really weak. Especially since I didn't get my escape or any heal. So I went damage, which, I mean, I guess makes sense, right? I will press it. It feels, I keep wanting to use my Celestial Split, but I can't. It's recommended, lol. I don't have funds. Alright, so this is kind of interesting, though. So you have funds in the beginning. And you get to buy your abilities. So I wonder, it's probably like a round base then, right? Because I only had 100 gold. How would you get more gold? I assume you get more gold like either during the game or... So is it that instead of drops? Long timer to start the game. Yeah, a 2.5 minute timer is a little brutal. I mean, obviously they want to make sure that everyone loads in, but like I think everyone's loaded in, and usually the game should like start if that's the case, right? That's what other BRs do. Oh, everyone is connected. Starting timer has been set to 30 seconds. Yeah, so it did do that. This is free for all. I'm pretty sure I think there is a 2v2 queue or a duos queue that they have going as well, but I did a solo queue, so I'm assuming I'm solo. I have no reason to believe that I'm not. So there's like inventory spots down here as well. I'm curious about that. Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna wait to jump a little bit. Can I go to map? Okay. Let's see. I can't move the camera at all. That's kind of annoying. Alright, we're jumping here, I guess. Whoa. This looks weird. You can't, like, move the camera. Oh, God, this feels weird. Okay, I'm dropping here, I guess. No! No. Okay, I'm just gonna run. Can I mount? Yes. Now what? So is there stuff to loot? Like, what is going on here? It's the flying thief from in the start. I don't know what that is. Oh, is there an enemy over here? Oh god, mount, run. BabyCPK, we need to run! There's a shop over here. So if you kill people, you probably get gold, and then you can use the shop. Stop to interact. 35 gold. You just get gold passively? I am getting gold passively, so the longer you last, the more gold you get too. Interesting idea. Okay. Alright, there's already 23 players remaining. Yeah, I don't like my skill set. So after the timer runs out, I assume it's going to start shrinking or something? Okay, there's the white circle, kinda. Yeah, They have a lot to work on. What is this? A heal? Okay. What is this? Orb? Oh, no, no. No! You're messing me up, girl. Okay, so I can get gold from this. Okay. Sheep medallion? What the fuck? What is this? Riding saddle. Mount speed. Increases my mount speed and my max health. Sheep medallion, max health, and then turn into a sheep on death, surviving for 6. So it's like a battle royale or the realm royale. No, I want to go this way. No, Hedia, I want to go this way. We need to destroy the enemies. What's this? Ah, so there's like loot that you get out of this. I got an ability. I got my sunlight. Call down. So this heals, right? Yeah. Okay. No. Sell E. So I can sell it if I want to? No. Okay. I know you want to play, but Daddy's trying to play too. I need to give her something. Alright, 19 people. We're doing well, guys. No, Eddie, we're gonna die. No, we're gonna die. Eddie. No, I need to heal. Okay, this heals me. Oh god. Why can I not heal? Why can't I? Oh god, I'm a sheep. Oh, why can I not cast my abilities? What's going on? Oh, she's holding down spacebar. She was holding down spacebar, so it wasn't letting me cast anything. Top 15, yeah. We did it. Okay, this seems interesting, though. Look at this guy. He has a full inventory. Okay, this guy's like a pro already. Alright, we're gonna set her over here. Give her some snacks real quickly. Got some sweet potatoes. Yum, yum. Sweet potatoes for Hetty. Got some sweet potatoes and some rice puffs. Gonna put your bib on. This is where I need my baby cam. Okay. There you go. Distractions! Alright, so Hetty got 15th. Alright, so yeah, let's see. Let's see where I place now. This is pretty fun, though. I'm totally going to post that on YouTube, by the way. My first ever Battlerite Royale game. It's going to be a good one. Alright. So the concept is interesting. So you go around, you can loot not only inventory items, like I had a saddle that increases your life and stuff, and then the one that turned me into a sheep after death, or you can also loot spells and abilities, but then you also get gold to then buy abilities that you want as well. So very interesting. Should I get, I'm gonna get the Celestial Split this time. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. It tells me to. It does make sense to get for this. I'll get I didn't use my healing potion either. Okay, we'll do this again. Here we go. Now for Rizzle. I feel having different heroes make this BR. Yeah, I mean that's the obvious downside of trying to do a hero-based battle royale game. Realm Royale attempted it, and I think Realm Royale is kind of cool. They don't do the thing with Realm Royale too. They also are very simple with the difference between each class, right? Like, a warrior has a charge, an engineer has a leap in the air. Like the differences between the classes are somewhat very simple. There are a couple like somewhat unique changes, but it's not like this, right? Where this is like every hero's fairly different at what they can do and what they can accomplish. So Yeah, it's going to be a very difficult game to balance effectively. This looks worse than Strife. I mean, do abilities level up? I don't think so. I think the abilities stay the base, but you can level up like inventory and stuff. I might be wrong on that though. I actually don't. It's common. You know what? It probably does because it says common in the top right, so it probably does. This looks worse than Strife. I don't know if it looks worse than Strife, honestly. Strife was a pretty good game. Strife, like the game of Strife, was actually not the problem with Strife. Visually, in my opinion, as well as gameplay, Strife was a great game. I actually enjoyed playing Strife a lot. It was just other things that were the problem with Strife. We'll leave it at that. One of the biggest things is there's already 20 million other MOBAs in the scene. Why would you try to create yet another one? Oh, so I get my ultimate. I just need to charge it up. Interesting. So my ultimate I already have too. I didn't even notice that. The real ports, yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. It's probably like the rarity in Realm Royale, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if they got it from that, of course. Alright, this delay is brutal, man. Come on. Charge up that ultimate. Serious ult. Laser beam. Arcane Catalyst. What does that mean? 3, 2, Boink. Alright. Here we go. This flying is weird. They should let you be able to like look around. I don't know. I guess with the way the game's made though, you can't really do that. And I'm gonna wait to drop again. Let's try to go. Let's try to go to the Crumbling Keep. We're going to the Crumbling Keep. At least we're attempting to. Just feels so weird still not being able to. Got him. I'm running. So I got a kill. So what happened? Did I loot that stuff? I didn't even loot that stuff? That's kind of annoying. Oh god. What? Healing potion, you have to stand still. Oh, that's brutal. Alright, well this game's... Oh my god, I'm gonna get out of here! They're distracted! Yeehaw, motherfucker! Can you hide in the grass? You can, nice. Healing potion. Alright, we're good. First blood. You can only yeehaw once. Oh, interesting. Or you can probably get like more carrots to do more. What is this? Oh, healing thing. Nice. Okay, so there's these healing things throughout. That's good to note. So that guy drops stuff, so do I have to actually like click on it to pick it up? That's kind of weird. I also wasted my ultimate, and this sucks. What are you doing, Hadia? What's this? Q. Oh. Oh, that's my counter. Nice. And I got my sunlight. Nice. Oh my god, we're just gonna start owning. Can I sell this or something? No. Oh, people are so dead if they try to fight me now. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. What? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? Oh, counter! Oh shit, he didn't attack. Oh shit, there's more. There's more. Oh god. Oh god. There's other people. This guy's good at not hitting my counter. Probably plays a lot of Battlerite. Gold! I should try to find a shop. I could buy stuff too. Some more health potions. What is this? Sheep medallion. Sure. Oh, that's the one where I turn into a sheep. It's rare, so it's better. Yeah, so there's like common, rare, elite, I'm sure, legendary, yeah. Chests are spawning. Okay. Is this guy still over here? There has to be a guy still over here. Oh, where am I? I'm in the white circle. Okay. Oh, we're just looting, I guess. I don't know where those other guys went. So I upgraded my left mouse, so I have an epic left click now. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. It is the rarity thing. I could really... Oh, shoot. Are you kidding? This guy just wrecked me, man. This guy just saw me and just like one shot. Didn't even have time to react. I was already low on life. Okay. That was interesting though. Getting more of the hang of it. It does take a while to get used to the visual because again, it's been a while since I played Battlerite in general, let alone this kind of game. So obviously, people that haven't played a lot of Battlerite, they're going to be much more used to and experienced, and the abilities look like they're kind of all the same too. So if Battlerite players are definitely going to have a huge advantage going into this, which makes sense. I mean, that's fine. So interesting idea. So it works where all the loot can either drop spell abilities, random inventory items, and then you can also use gold that you find from killing people or looting to then buy at the shops scattered throughout. Very simple. I mean, but this is Battle Royale, right? I gotta say my initial feel is it's fun. I'm curious to try different classes, like what Rottnam was saying earlier though. The balance is gonna be the biggest thing. As long as there's not like one or two clearly just completely OP classes. Now, off the top of my head, Croak comes to mind, the guy that just killed me, as being one of the stronger classes because he's basically a rogue. he's a rogue equivalent, and he's an expert at 1v1. So like in solo free-for-all queues, it seems like Croak's gonna potentially be, I'm sure, one of the stronger characters. Him. There's the chick that has the guns that fires. I forget her name. What is her name? It's been a while since I played Battlerite. I remember that. Jade, I think is her name. Is it Jade? No, this chick right here. Whoever this is. Whoever that chick is right there. That's who I'm thinking of. She's probably going to be really good. Should I get something else? I do like Prismatic Strike. I'm going to try that. Get Prismatic Strike. Alright. Pick Solstice. Oh. I could try a DPS class after this. Sirius was one of my most played though. Older was also one of my most played, but they don't have Older, it looks like. Older is a support character that it's like all about like time and stuff. And sand theme. But I didn't see him, so. But yeah, balance is going to be big for this game, and that's the one thing that could kill the game, unfortunately. That could make it not successful. Honestly, it's just overwhelmed by everyone playing the same class. It's like, why even bother? Because at that point, then it's just another Battle Royale game, right? The uniqueness of Battlerite Battle Royale is all these different heroes and abilities as a result.
Starlight guide us.
There's all those people landing in my North, so I'm trying to go up there. Come on, can I go in here? No? Okay. First blood. I wonder if you get like bonus for first blood. Damn, this guy's on fire. You must be killing all the AFK people. No, she dropped her food. 1 second. There you go. Looks like somebody broke an orb there. What is this? Stop to interact. Unlocking. This is like a big one. As long as nobody fights me. Special loot? Ooh, an epic sheep medallion. So if I survive for 4 seconds and I actually come back, that's interesting. Carrot, so I can use my zoom again. Yep, got my space ability, my Q. So I got my counter now too. I'm decked out, man. People better not mess with me. Alright. What? That's a wall. It is hard to tell sometimes. I'm well within the zone here. It's the first time I haven't ran into somebody right away.
New event.
Just respawning around that area in 30 seconds. Map updated. So it's like an incentive to go for the chest. Oh wow, what is this? Right. Oh. Shit. I got the breastplate. How are people so good at this, man? Oh, move! Oh god, he mounted up too. He's chasing me. Like, how is he so much faster than me? What is? Why is he leaping? What is even happening? Like, how is he so much faster? That was ridiculous. This is absurd. Like, Jesus, how is he not attacking me? To see if I... Okay, wow, I actually got back up. This is so ridiculous. Come on, get as high rank as I can. Oh shoot! Oh, oh no!
New event.
No, no! Lol. Oh no, he got me. 12th place. Yeah, his mount was insanely faster than mine. That was ridiculous. So I can just observe people now. How do I change people? I'll do this. What the fuck is going on here? Is this a character? That's an ability or something? What is this 26 next to him too? Is that player number 26? That's probably what it is. Okay. Yeah, it feels like my guy's really weak when it comes to fighting. Especially, I fought nothing but Croaks all 3 games now. I'm pretty sure Croak has killed me all 3 games now. So again, that is a little bit of my worry about this game. Super League. I like Shifu. Here's Croak. Rook is fun. Oh, I got a chest. Let's open the chest. Common weapon, rare mount, and common avatar. Oh boy. Alright, let's try Shifu. I do like me some Shifu. That guy was definitely a Battlerite expert, though. He was dodging every single one of my counterattacks. And when a player's doing that, you know that they have experience playing Battlerite. we go. Oh, better that. What does he do again? Lunge forward and twist your spear. Okay. Then, yeah, that's the Fleetfoot. Kunju. Teleports target location. Game readiness and heal yourself for 16 health. Throw a javelin. Javelin's fun. Recommends Impale, huh? Tendon Swing's good too. Well, I'll get a health potion. Just get the recommended one for now. So this guy you combo. You do left click, right click, right? Because you get the weapon charges from this, yeah. Oh, so you do left click 3 times. And then this. Wait, so why are we both level 3? Why are we all 3? I don't know what this number means. Because last game, those guys were like 26 or whatever? What does this number mean? Doesn't say. Do you like level up throughout the game? Is that what that is? Lol. Okay, I've never seen her before. She freezes people. Cool. I was leveling up? Oh, okay, didn't even notice. When you kill that person, we're 2 ahead of the other person. Okay. So I wonder what that does, though. Does that give me, like, more life or something? I wonder if it does that. I wonder if it just gives you more, like, base life.
3, 2, 1.
Let's just drop it and go somewhere. Don't overthink it. We'll go inside this castle place. Maybe. Okay, we're right on the outside. Cool. Oh. My mouse keeps bugging out. Alright, got me some tin and swinging. Got me some gold. Gold!
First blood.
Are you serious? And he is looking at me, just laughing. Are you laughing at my misfortune? I kept missing my right click. That was me getting outplayed. The faster you loot, the more you level. Okay. Yeah, so he probably had a little more life as a result. But still, if I landed my abilities, then I had the kill. I just was bad about that. I mean, this is simple. It does remind me a lot of Realm Royale. It's just much more like quicker pace, to the point. Like PUBG is a lot slower and more of a build up. Fortnite, I feel like, is a bit of that way too. Usually. But this game, it's just like you're right in the action right away. Alright, girl, you're done with this. You're going to be sad. Alright. let's choose. Let's get Impale again. Let's do the same thing.
15 seconds remaining.
No remote for you. Really? You turned it off? How did you manage to turn off the TV?
2, 1.
Hi. Yeah. I'm dead. Well, that's what happens when you AFK. I'm just testing, guys. I'm just testing things out. Waiting for server. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Why are we waiting for the server? No. All right. One more game with Shifu. Give it another good shot.
The spear is the way.
What are we gonna do today?
Oh my god, this queue.
Please do win it right.
Yeah, it looks like the server's having issues again. There's a lot of people complaining. Wah, wah, wah. Well, at least I got to play it a little bit. Get a good idea of what to expect. Am I more hyped, less hyped, or the same hyped for the game? I would say I am the same hyped. It didn't really do much to make me more excited. It's cool to kind of see the idea of how they plan to execute the Battle Royale within their game. And it makes sense. It's kind of as expected, to be honest. With, you just destroy the orbs to then pick up loot. And then you use the loot to just be better off throughout the game. The combat, it definitely takes practice. So that's something that, you know, obviously more and more playing will get better with. Players that haven't played Battlerite in a long time or have never played before are going to be at a big disadvantage right away. I am a little worried about that could scare off a lot of new potential players, that they're going to be queuing up against these very experienced Battlerite players from the beginning, and they're going to get wrecked. Because I'll be blunt, today it was clear that I was playing against some people in some of these fights that were just way better than me. And I never really stood a chance. Now, whether that was the character I'm playing or they're just that much better, you know, I don't know. I haven't given it enough time yet. But that is a little bit of a concern. And then the balance, as we talked about earlier. The balance is going to be the biggest concern for me ultimately. And that's something that you will just have to see over time. You can't really just tell from this necessarily. I feel like there's going to be a couple of very specific ones that are just going to be very, very powerful, like Croak, as I was saying earlier. But hopefully they can find a happy medium to at least make all or most of the classes pretty viable and fun to play without it just being one or two that just stomp everything, and you better pick them if you want to actually have a chance to win the game. Outside of that, I enjoyed it, and my hype level again I think stays the same, so I'm looking forward to seeing Battlerite, and Battlerite Royale, that is, when it comes out soon enough.